Hi guys, Megan Baptism. So today we're gonna talk about the fee premium format, where recently most of you just pick it up or came back to it because of many reasons. Like maybe some people that play standard being bored of the standard format, or people that played the premium format is also get sick of getting sacked by damage over triggers, or your opponent checking over triggers during their drive checks, where fee is currently the only format that doesn't have an over trigger at all. So that in itself has some holes that might make some players interested in, and we recently had a lot of players returning to fee or just picking up fee format. And as you can see, the tournament results, or the participants in the fee tournament, is a lot higher than any other formats currently. So we're gonna talk about the fee format, especially during this season when players start to play fee. There is still a major problem in fee that Bushiro doesn't address really much, which is the meta. As you can see, the meta is still like a Grappler or Spectral and Luar, which has been around for around a year. They've been around for a year or more, and people getting sick of it. And we're hoping for a ban list this new year, but Bushiro were not giving us any ban list. As you know, the ban list is no change, so there is no change whatsoever. No cards getting restricted or choice restricted. No ban list whatsoever, and that makes some people question whether they should continue to play free if the ban list is like this. What I can assure you is, I think in the future we will get a ban list, but maybe not in the near future, maybe in like 3 or 4 months. But I think we will get that ban list sooner or later. But meanwhile, what I've been trying doing here locally is we've been trying this new format, which the new fee format, with our own custom ban list that makes sure that you don't see all these metas. So like Gabriel, no more, Luar no more, and Spectral also no more. So basically the list is we ban all VRs from VBTA upwards. So from the release of the Cross and Messiah up until the very last set of V, we don't allow any VRs. You can still use the Irregulars from that set, but no VRs. You might want to try this at your locals too, because this really freshened up the meta, and the meta become much more variable. And of course, we also choice restrict Spectral Duke and Percival, so you can use Percival and Spectral Duke in the same deck. When we implement this ban list, what we want to see is a much more variable meta. So we are getting bored of seeing Gabriel in the top cards. We are getting bored of seeing Gabriel Luar finals or Gabriel versus Spectral finals. We are getting bored of it, and like the previous DVS doesn't really change it that much, because the previous DVS when they released Raging Form Dragon or Prominence Core, that didn't really change the meta. That didn't really add anything to the meta, and the meta is still the same. So we try to apply this list, and the results is quite interesting, because the first tournament we held, there is 18 participants during that tournament with 18 participants. The winner is Raging Form Dragon with no reverse, just plain old Raging Form deck, plus more Dread Phantom and Danger Lodge. That is the winning deck list from the first tournament. And then in the second tournament we had, the winner is Don't Trust Reverse, with Cecilia Reverse also been seen quite a lot in this meta. And I think it's interesting to see all kinds of these new decks where you usually don't see them if we don't implement this new restriction list, our custom restriction list. If you don't implement it, you will still see like Gabriel, Luar, and Spectral. So what we're trying to do is freshen up the meta a little bit, and you might want to try this custom restriction list at your locals. Talk to people at your locals, maybe they would like to try this list, and if you find it enjoyable, I think it's better for the community as a whole, because ultimately what we want from playing Vanguard is the most enjoyable environment, whether it's only casual or in a tournament play. So what do you guys think of the customer section list that we made? Be sure to tell me in the comments. What do you think? Do you think it sucks, or do you think it's interesting? Tell me in the comments. I see you on the next video.